Alright, what's going on, everyone? If you're, if you're bored and you wanted to hear a guy just kind of drone on about Dragon Ball Z stuff, well, then you clicked on the right video, because that's what's about to happen. I'm going to talk about a part of my collection that, in my past videos, I've never really talked about, and I don't know why, and that's my Dragon Ball Z magazines. I got them sitting right here. I normally keep them over there in that, little corner here. Oh, by the way, I figured out I ended up putting my Battle of God stuff here. If you can see it in the light, my shadow. Yeah, I ended up just putting all the stuff right here, a little display. And yeah, I ended up ordering the Blu-ray as well. I'll do a video on it when I get that, and I'll explain why I ended up getting the Blu-ray. But for now, let's look at my Dragon Ball Z magazines. Does anyone else still have their Dragon Ball Z magazines from when they were younger? I still have all of mine. It's not a whole lot. Like, I was never subscribed to any of them as a kid. I always wanted to be, but we could never really afford it. I just kind of got them as I saw them in the store. This was the first Dragon Ball Z magazine I ever got. Who are the people that made these Ghost Masters? Is that what they were called? Does anyone remember these guys? They were, what does that say? Hit Sensations. Whatever. This was another one. It was like same style. These magazines were really weird. I looked through them a lot when I was a kid, but they were really weird. They had pictures of pictures from the show, some really bad quality pictures from the show, and then they had like pictures of toys. More pictures. Look, that Frieza, that's the blasting Frieza. Like, it's just really weird. These magazines were very strange, and then you just get a bunch of random pictures here. I have that Tapion somewhere. Where is he? Oh no, wait a minute. That Tapion, and that Frieza, and that Krillin. I have those, and that Goku. But yeah, these were just really weird magazines, and this one was very much the same way. Just a lot of random pictures and character profiles, just very basic Dragon Ball stuff. Nothing really special, but they're very nostalgic for me. I loved these as a kid. This is the date on this. Can you see it on the camera? For some reason, this camera gets very blurry when I try to. Yeah, it's kind of, well, I'm sorry, my camera's a piece of crap. You can't see it, but it says October 13th, 2000. So these are old. And check these out. You remember these? These are Viz Dragon Ball Z comics when they weren't styled like the manga like those. They were actual comics, and I got a couple of these when I was a kid. This was like before I even had Dragon Ball Z tapes. This is before I had any Dragon Ball Z tapes, and this was my only, like, it was kind of like watching the show. So I read these a lot. I only got the first two. I don't remember where I got them either. I wish I had the rest of them. And oh well, I got some Pokemon ones in here too. I forgot these were in here. I used to have a lot more of the Pokemon ones too, and like I said, I don't remember where I got these. Isn't it weird? Like, the Pokemon ones read left to right, and the Dragon Ball Z ones read right to left. That always confused me when I was a kid. I still don't know why they did that. They're both made by Viz. Whatever. More Dragon Ball Z stuff. Here's a GamePro magazine that I got for the sole purpose that it had Goku on the front. Now, I just thought it was cool. It had Legacy of Goku stuff in it. Sonic Advance 2. What's the date on this? March 2002. Wow. Tekken 4. That was another reason I wanted it. I love Tekken, and it had stuff about Tekken 4. I'm going down memory lane with this stuff. I love it, yo. This is just a little. I remember this. So yeah, Honey Bear books. They did a lot of like little Dragon Ball Z activity books, and yeah, I remember these magazines. Or not really magazines, like little books. I loved them. Loved them, loved them, loved them. And I messed with these a lot when I was a kid. These two, yep, same thing. Here, whoops. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, these were all Honey Bear books as well, and these were coloring and activity books. I don't know why this one is so small, and these ones are these size, but yeah, I love the covers of these. some of them came with stickers. Some of them, as you can see, some of them came with like little tattoos. There were like coloring books. They had little pictures that you could color. For some reason, I colored them like that. I don't know. When I was a kid, I just thought it would look cool. Yeah, this is some coloring. I used to love coloring when I was a kid. I loved coloring these pictures. I don't know why some of them are uncolored. But I always loved, and we'll connect the dots there. Some pictures. I always loved coloring these, but they were like, word searches, mazes, little puzzles. Just, just really neat little books. I loved these when I was a kid. I absolutely loved these books. I'd look through them all the time. And here we have a very big part of this magazine's collection here. All of this is my Scholastic collection. Yeah, oh my gosh. One of my favorite things in elementary school was getting the Scholastic catalog and looking for the Dragon Ball Z books, because I knew it almost always had Dragon Ball Z books, and I always looked forward to the Scholastic book fair in my elementary school. Dragon Ball Z sketch pad. I remember I would buy tracing paper at Walmart, and I would trace these pictures. All of these, how to draw. You remember these? How to Dragon Ball GT sketch pad. Another how to draw. Another how to draw. Another how to draw Dragon Ball GT. Another create and trace, as they were called. I would just buy it. The books themselves came with tracing paper, which I thought was pretty cool. And then once I ran out of tracing paper, I'd just go to Walmart and buy more tracing paper. And I would trace these pictures and color them, and I'd make a bunch of, like, I would overlay the pictures, like I would do the androids, and then in the background there'd be Cell and the Cell Juniors, and I would just make my little pictures and color them and hang them up in my room, and oh my gosh, I loved it. Man, these books are so nostalgic. And then you had books like these that are kind of like the Honey Bear books. They're just little, you see like mazes and puzzles and little things like that. That's what these were. You got Co-Busters, Challenge. They're all pretty much the same thing. You get the idea. They came with stickers sometimes. This thing was nothing but stickers. This collector's sticker book. It just came with a ton of Dragon Ball Z stickers. Books of heroes and villains. There's more Scholastic books here. So yeah, there's those. This is the thing I got in the mail when I was a kid. It was a little thing from Z Store. This was after I ordered, I think it was Cooler's No. Wait. No, it was cool. It was Cooler's Revenge. Yeah, Cooler's Revenge. This was one of the very first things that I ordered when we first got our computer. Our computer was a piece of crap, and I didn't really use it that often, so a lot of these magazines are before I had internet, and even when I did have a computer, like I said, it was a piece of garbage. On the back here, you got the return of Cooler, a little ad for it, and what's really strange, God, I hate this camera that you can't see that, but if you were able to see up close, it has a picture of the DVD version, and it says includes 4 versions: English Dolby, Digital 5.1, English Uncut, Spanish, and Original Japanese. But Spanish was not on the final version of the DVD, which is over there. You can't really see it. I'm watching MXC. This show's hilarious. I love it. Let me see. No, the Spanish version was not on it. It was on Cooler's Revenge. I don't know why it wasn't on Return of Cooler. I think Cooler's Revenge is like the only Dragon Ball Z DVD that I have that has a Spanish dub version on it. I think the Ultimate Uncut DVDs had the Spanish dub on it as well. So, I mean, Funimation obviously has the Spanish dub. I don't know why they don't use it more often. You know, Spanish fans probably feel left out who grew up with that version of the show. I had a friend that used to live in El Salvador, and he loved watching Cooler's Revenge in Spanish. He was like, oh, these are the voices I grew up with. And I was like, dang, that's awesome. Makes me wish there was more Spanish Dragon Ball Z. I liked the voices. I thought, even though I didn't understand what they were saying, I thought it was, a pretty good dub. I might buy the Ultimate Uncut DVDs just to hear some of the show in Spanish. Here's some Beckett Dragon Ball Z magazines. This is where the majority of my magazines are from. But yeah, most people that were big Dragon Ball Z fans when they were kids knew about the Beckett magazines. The pictures were terrible. God, even as a kid, I thought the pictures looked terrible. But I mean, hey, the guy drew them himself. What was the artist's name? I don't remember the artist's name. Some of them didn't look that bad. This looks pretty good. I actually still have a few Beckett posters hanging out. That Android poster right there, that's a Beckett poster. These are Beckett posters. I still have some of them. I think that Brawly up there, that's a Beckett poster. I loved these magazines so much as a kid. I remember me and a lot of my friends in school kind of collected these, and we'd bring them to school and we'd trade them. And, like I said, this was kind of before I had internet, really, so this is how I kept up to date with, I don't know, what Dragon Ball toys were coming out, and, little things like this. Like, this is how I first learned about the If Lab toys, and oh man, I love the If Lab toys. This is how I knew about all the new toys coming out, all the new DVD releases coming out. Hey, they got Dragon Ball toys now, ordering on DVD, VHS. I loved it. I love this stuff. So nostalgic for me. This one holds a very special place in my heart because it has a list in it. Dragon Ball Z cards and whatnot. Oh man, I'm sorry, this is taking forever. But it has here it is. Dragon Ball Z Treasure Hunt. It was like a list of these really, well, I don't know how rare these toys really are, but they're like, a look at the rarest Dragon Ball Z toys and most sought after. And I was like, oh man, if I can own at least one of these toys, that would be awesome. I could say I have one of the most sought after Dragon Ball toys in my collection. And I actually have quite a few now. I got that Super Battle Collection Trunks, which is right there, as you can see. I got, what is it, number 7, which is that model kit. And I got it right over there, if you can see it. Like I said, I don't know if this camera has a zoom or not. I've been messing around with it. I don't know. That Brawly, which was number 4, I actually have right up there beside my mirror, if you can see that. That Hildegarn, or Hirudegarn, and he's over there beside my Kibito Kai. And the Bandai Super Collection Gohan and Krillin, which I have sitting over there. So yeah, pretty cool. This one got me into the Super Battle collections. I remember they had a thing that it had all the Super Battle collections. And I remember as a kid, I would just look at these and I wanted them so bad. And they had a little thing where you could see if you could win all the Super Battle collections. And I put in my thing, and I didn't win. I didn't think I would, but And then the rest of these, just various Beckett magazines. Sneak peek at GT. I crapped my pants when I saw that. I was like, Dragon Ball GT, what? Oh man, I was so excited about GT back in the day. It just seemed like this mythical thing, this mystical, crazy thing. I remember one of the magazines that I had, had something. Or no, okay, I'll get back to that in a minute. Tips and Tricks. Which once again I got it for the sole purpose of it had Dragon Ball Z on the front of it, and I wanted it. Pojo. These were other guys that made Dragon Ball Z magazines. This one taught you how to play the card game. I didn't really play the card game all that much, but I played it briefly. This little magazine just taught you how to play it, kind of gave you strategies here and there. It was pretty cool. This one I looked at a lot. And oh my goodness, this video is getting entirely too long. It's almost 15 minutes. Okay, well, I'm going to have to split this into 2 parts. I'll pick up where I left off, and if you're still interested and you want to hear what more I have to say about my zines, I'll see you in part 2.